and it's commonly called the Jewel of the Caribbean. And we agree. Grand Bahama earned this distinction because of its impressive combination of attractions and ecological wonders, including a 52-mile stretch of unspoiled white sand beach. There's so much to do in Grand Bahama, like snorkeling, swimming with dolphins, jet skiing, parasailing, horseback riding, glass bottom boat tours, and no place better embodies all Grand Bahama has to offer than our island resort partner, the four-star
What you gonna do, brother?
Popular excursion by far is just spending the day at the Arlukaya Resort. It's incredible, with over 7 acres of the most pristine white sand beaches and crystal clear waters you've ever seen. Here you'll have full access to the resort facilities, including 7 pools, 4 unique tennis courts, 2 golf courses, a kids camp, and every water sport imaginable. You just can't pack much more fun into a day, which is why we highly recommend extending your stay on the island. Wow, that sounds like so much fun. In just a minute, you'll be connected to your travel services vacation coordinator. We really want to thank you for your patience. But hey, there's still more. Like, thank you for calling our corporate travel offices. Given the overwhelming popularity of our current cruise promotion, our vacation coordinators have been very busy. So we ask for your patience, and your call will be promptly answered in the order which it was received. For faster service, please have your confirmation number handy. Now here's a tip. Our
Look, I'm not exactly the brightest bulb, and he had a modern judgmental society, so.
That means you have a few minutes, so we'll try to make your way as forward as possible. Thank you for your patience. South Florida and the Bahamas typically enjoy tropical weather, so remember to pack light, comfortable clothing. Women should pack casual and relaxed clothing. And for the gentlemen, we suggest resort casual shirts and pants. No jacket or ties are required. Now remember, the tropical sun can be very intense, so bring sunglasses and sunscreen along with that.
There's the first time for everything.
Okay, Jason?
Yes.
Thank you for holding it. We're having a little computer problem here today. So I do apologize. I wasn't able to pull up your confirmation number as of yet. But I'm just going to go through some of the details with you, okay? All right, first of all, Jason, my name is Carolyn, Carolyn.
Okay.
Last name is Whorms, in case you need to call back and want to know who you were talking to. And my ID number, corporate ID number is FL, short for Florida, 5220.
All right.
Okay. All right, now, Jason, once again, congratulations, okay? To make this fair to thousands of people that register for the free cruise promotion, we do allow 1 notification per household. All that simply means is that I will need to know from you today if you would like to take advantage of the offer, even though we're going to give you a full 18 months to make your travel plans. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, but like I said, how did I win this, or?
Okay, I mean, you were selected for a free cruise. It's not, you didn't win anything. You just were selected for a free cruise.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
We based our selection on by demographics, basically your past travel experience or your location. Okay? So that's how we do our selection. We send out mails based on past travel experience or location. All right?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess, because like I said, I haven't traveled in like 15 years, and
okay, well, maybe
that's an awful...
your location, where you're located. All right? Now, Jason, I'm very proud to say that we were voted the #1 cruise line in the entire Caribbean by Porthole Magazine for the 3rd straight year. Do you like to swim, or?
No.
You don't like to swim? So you don't like to get in the pool, or?
Or it's a bad back. The only time I get in anything, it's like a hot tub for aquatic therapy.
Okay. So what do you like to do? Because we have other things you can do. We have a lot of food on the cruise, a lot of entertainment, a lot of meeting new people. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do.
Well,
sounds great.
Only things I'm The only hobbies I have now are hunting, fishing, and camping.
Okay, we have a lot of that in Fort Lauderdale, so that's good because Fort Lauderdale is like known for the boating and yachting, so that's good. All right. Okay, now Jason, the reason Carabean Cruise Line is extending you this free cruise offer is because we do believe in good old-fashioned word-of-mouth advertising, which is still the strongest form of advertising out there. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so rather than simply tell you about a fantastic cruise, we're going to send you on one, okay? All right?
Okay, but how would I get down to Florida?
Okay, I'm going to give you all that details. All right? Now, we know that when you return from your fabulous cruise, you're going to tell all your friends and family members what a fantastic time you have, and that way we'll earn their travel business as well, okay? All right, now, Jason, you will be boarding Carabean Cruise Line Bahamas Celebration Cruise Ship in sunny Palm Beach, Florida. Once again, Jason, you'll have a full 18 months to provide your own transportation to Florida and take your free cruise. So you don't have any way of getting to Florida?
No, like I said, I live in Ohio.
Okay. You'll have 18 months from today. So
Okay.
you'll have a year and a half to make your arrangements. Is that going to be hard for you?
Well, it's kinda. I mean, it's like, I just can't, come up with, I don't know how much it's gonna cost for a round trip airport. It says for 2 adults. I mean, there's only 1 adult and 1 child in the house.
Okay. For airfare, basically, you can call once we get you registered for the cruise. Once you book your dates and everything, you can always call customer service, and customer service will assist you with the lowest airfare because they work along with the airlines as well. Okay, that way you'll be able to get the lowest fare possible to get down here. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be flying though because I don't believe in going through the body scanners or getting those full body pat downs.
All right, so you think you'll be driving instead?
I don't know, maybe by train or something. I don't know.
Okay, all right. However you travel, it doesn't matter as long as you get here for the cruise, okay?
It's only for a 2-day, 2-night.
2 days and 2 nights, that's correct.
That's it?
That's it. But you have an option where you can stay on the island for an additional 3 days and 2 nights, and that's with the vacation package.
And how much is that?
Okay, I'm going to give you the details, but bear in mind with me, I'm going to go over the cruise with you first, and then once I get you registered, I will go into the optional, okay?
Well, like I said, before I get registered, I want to know the whole
I'm
kit and
going to give you
caboodle.
the whole details today, all right? Okay, now, Jason, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our cruise ship, the Bahamas Celebration. Okay, did I give you the website?
No, you did not.
Okay, our website address is www.port, P-O-R-T, of Palm Beach, PALMBEACH.com.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So our cruise ship is 9 stories tall. It holds 1,500 passengers. It's about the size of 2.5 football fields wide and 500 well-appointed staterooms, okay? Now, Jason, you'll have your own private inside stateroom. And the cruise ship is literally a floating city. It's full of non-stop fun and entertainment. So make sure you bring a good healthy appetite because the food on board the ship is amazing, okay? There are 4 different restaurants, constant buffets, freestyle dining, complimentary room service, which means that you can dine 24/7 on board the cruise, okay? So enjoy. Also, you have the gift shop, you have the gym, you have a lot of activities there, also for children as well. Camp celebration for children, slides for the children, all right? And also, of course, there's a lot of entertainment included on board with fantastic shows as well as a fabulous casino, all right? Your only out-of-pocket expenses on the cruise will be for any beverages other than coffee or tea, gratuities, and of course the gambling is all yours. Okay? All right, so Jason, I'm going to recap about the cruise. You'll have 18 months once you get registered with us today. All right. Included in the cruise is your stateroom, meals, and entertainment. Your only out-of-pocket expenses will be for any beverages other than coffee or tea, gratuities, and of course your gambling. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and make sure you remember me if you hit it big. Okay. All right. Now, Jason, you will wake up at the port of call, which is the Grand Bahama Island. You're going to love the Bahamas. You can enjoy snorkeling, jet skiing, even swimming with the dolphins, which is a favorite for everyone. You can also visit the Grand Lucayan Beach Resort, or you can relax on the beach. Sounds great so far?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Now, Jason, you can travel anytime you would like in the next 18 months. The only time the cruise will not be available is May the 10th through the 18th. Okay? And it will be in dry dock at that time for simply maintenance. Okay?
All right.
All right. Now, just give us a 60-day notice, and Carabean Cruise Line will guarantee your travel dates. So you have a year and a half to use the cruise. Once you get the dates that you would like to go on the cruise, we ask that you give us a 60-day advance notice. That way your travel dates are guaranteed. Okay? Now also keep in mind that you'll be leaving the country, so it is necessary to have either a passport or you can have your birth certificate and ID.
All right.
Okay? Now Jason, so that I can send you a letter of guarantee, what is your... Hold on 1 second. Jason. One moment, please. Okay, Jason?
Okay.
1 moment.
Where you can now stay on the island for 2 or more days.
This fantasy island was chosen in the Traveler's Choice Destination Award as one of the best Caribbean destinations, and it's commonly called the Jewel of the Caribbean.
And we agree. Grand Bahama earned this distinction because of its impressive combination of attractions and ecological wonders, including a 52-mile stretch of unspoiled white sand beach.
There's so much to do in Grand Bahama, like snorkeling, swimming with dolphins, jet skiing, parasailing, horseback riding, and glass-bottom boat tours. And no place better embodies all Grand Bahama has to offer than our island resort partner, the 4-star Arlucaya Beach and Golf Resort.
Our guest's most popular excursion by far is just spending the day at the Arlucaya Resort. It's incredible, with over 7 acres of the most pristine white sand beaches and crystal clear waters you've ever seen. Here, you'll have full access to the resort facility.
Okay, Jason?
Yeah.
Thank you for holding. Remember, I wasn't able to pull up your confirmation number because the computer was down for a little bit. So I went back to pull it up now, okay? All right, and I have your address as 1826 Redbird Road, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jason, so that I can send you a letter of guarantee. Do you have an email address?
Not yet. I gotta get one. I was gonna make one today.
All right, so therefore we'll have to mail everything to you then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you have any questions to me about the cruise so far?
Not yet so far. Like I said, I just want to know how much it is for an extended day. Because I mean, 2 days, 2 nights. That's if you're gonna spend all that money for a plane, plane ticket or.
All right, I understand that. Okay, but before I get into that, all right? Now, because you're leaving and entering the country through international waters, all passengers are required to pay a one-time governmental port tax of only $59 per person for a total of $118 today for the cruise. Okay?
Oh, so I have to pay that today?
Yes, $118 for the cruise. Once I get you registered for the cruise, then basically I will go into the details about the extended stay package, and that will cover you with some accommodation around the cruise. You understand what I'm saying?
I just don't get it. I mean, I like to know about all the information before I just fork over $118.
Okay, the $118, it register you for the cruise. You register first for the cruise, and then I go into the extended stay because you have to be qualified for the cruise first.
Well, apparently I already am if you want $118.
Okay, so let's get you registered. Which card will you be using?
Well, I'm not gonna pay anything until I know everything.
Okay, one moment, please. One moment, okay?
Like jet skiing, snorkeling, scuba diving, and incredible deep sea fishing.
Speaking of water sports, moms will be happy to know that Fort Lauderdale was awarded Florida's first Blue Wave Beach designation. This is the first national environmental beach certification program in America.
Hi, thank you for holding, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Johnson. This is Sean Phillips. I'm a senior supervisor here with Caribbean Cruise Line. How are you today, sir?
All right.
Great. Congratulations on being selected and identified for the Caribbean Cruise promotion. And I understand you had some concerns in regards to getting registered by your representative, Caroline.
Yeah, I just told her. I mean, pretty much I have to pay $118 to get more information about the extended stay.
Okay. So you're just looking to get additional information from
exactly,
in regards to your vacation.
Yeah, because I told her I'm not, you know, if I'm going to invest in hundreds of dollars just for a 2-day, 2-night, you know, a cruise. I mean, if I'm going to pay all that money just to get down there for 2 days, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go on vacation just, you know, I'm not going to spend close to $1,000 or whatever not hotel, you know, flights or Amtrak or whatever it does take to go from Ohio to Florida just to go on a cruise for 2 days.
I completely understand, sir, and I see you are coming from Ohio. How's the weather up there in Madison today?
It's cold.
Cold still? Sorry to hear that. It does get warm up there eventually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a pen and paper available for me, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Will you please write my name down? I am Sean, S-E-A-N. My last name is Phillips, which is P-H-I-L-L-I-P-S.
Yeah.
My official corporate ID number here with Caribbean Cruise Lines is FL7610.
All right.
Jason, if I may call you Jason. If I go too fast, please tell me to slow down. I think I've got a little bit too much coffee in me the last hour. I feel a little jittery, per se. I apologize.
That's all right. I've drunk about 3 cans of Mountain Dew the last hour or so.
Well, it's funny because when I came in at 1 o'clock, I had the Mountain Dew, and then they came around giving out the hot shots after that, so I'm a little jittery. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my extension in this, my corporate ID number, into the computer to unlock the system. The reason why Carolyn couldn't do it is because without the cruise, there is no extended stay, obviously.
Right.
Now, we have several different promotions, so without having it unlocked, it's impossible for her to give you all the details. Basically, what it's going to be doing here, it looks like, okay, you have a $1,300 credit voucher, correct?
Let's see. What is it? It's
Looks like a check. Some of them are 300, some of them are 900.
1,300.
1,300?
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So basically what this is, that's 75% what they plan on taking off of the total vacation for you. The cruise is free, $59 for you, $59 for your trip. When you come to take the free cruise, who would you be bringing down with you, sir?
I don't know because it says it's for 2 adults and I'm a single dad, so.
Oh, well, you can bring your son or your daughter, your child. Absolutely. It's for 2 people. We say adults because if we said 2 people, then next thing you know, somebody's going to say, well, okay, what about an adult? Well, adults would be the most expensive, so we included 2 adults. Child is the same. A person is a person, right?
Right.
All right. Well, then this is actually perfect for you. How old's your kid?
11.
11 years old. Boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl? All right. Well, she would absolutely love Disney World, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
All right. With your particular package here, when you arrive in Florida, we're going to have a rental car waiting for you. To make this real simple, and so I don't spend a lot of time with something you're not interested in, if you could write this down. Do number 1, 7-day rental car with unlimited mileage.
All right.
Number 2, you're going to have 3 days, Ramada, Plaza, Resorts, Fort Lauderdale.
All right.
Number 3 is the 2-day, 2-night cruise to the Grand Bahama Island.
All right.
Number 4, 3 days, Ramada Grand Resort, Orlando. Magical Orlando, we should say, right?
Right. Alright.
That ends up being a 7-day, 6-night Florida, Bahama cruise vacation. Would that be something that interests you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to back up a little bit now. With the car rental, the only thing you're responsible for, it is included in the extended stay vacation package. Only thing you're responsible for will be car tax, added insurance if you so choose to. It comes with a full tank of gas, and of course they are going to expect it back with a full tank of gas.
Alright.
Now, Jason, have you rented a car before?
No.
Okay. Now, with Alamo, if you are under the age of 25 at the time of the rental, there is a $25 per day surcharge, and this is what they consider underage drivers. And we've also made it so that way, if you'd like to have the comforts of your own vehicle, we will reimburse your gas up to $100. And so it's either the car rental or the gas reimbursement program. You would just save your gas receipts and send them on in, and you get a check back for up to $100.
Alright.
All right. Any questions in regards to the rental car?
No.
All right. At the resort, before your cruise, you are staying at the Ramada Plaza Resort for the first 3 days. The only thing you're responsible for is hotel tax,
Alright.
room service. So if you order any food or drinks to your room, that is on you.
Alright.
As well as if you pick up that phone in that suite and you decide to make any long distance phone calls outside of Fort Lauderdale, that's your responsibility. I would definitely suggest to bring a cell phone. It's probably going to be cheaper.
Alright.
Other than that, your resort accommodations are included in the package.
Alright.
After the resort stay for the first 3 days, you're going to board the cruise ship Bahama Celebration, the one that Caroline was describing to you and telling you all the details. And just to make sure we did cover everything so there's no hidden costs or surprises, on board the cruise ship, you're going to have your very own private inside stateroom, all of your meals, and all of your entertainment is included.
Alright.
You will be responsible for gratuities, which are your tips. Of course, your gambling is all yours. And if you decide to have anything other than coffee or tea is free. They'll give you enough coffee to get you zing and get you into the casino and dancing on the dance floor. Maybe to make you full and do a little karaoke. And enough tea to make you pee.
Alright.
Alright, other than that, everything else is on you. Now, if you're having breakfast, lunch, or dinner in the restaurants there, which is all included, all your meals are included, and you would like a glass of water, they're not going to charge you for it. But if you're at the poolside, you want a bottle of water, you pay for it then.
Yeah, you probably pay an arm and a leg for it too, huh?
I'm sorry?
What was it, like $3-5 a bottled water?
I think it was, when I went there, it was $2.30 for a bottle of water. But it's been about a year and a half since I've been on a cruise ship.
Right.
So it might have gone up a little bit, but I'm sure not too much. Not too bad. Alright, now when you come back from your cruise, you still have 3 more days. And this time you have it at the Ramada Grand Resort in Orlando. It's right outside the major theme parks. Disney World, Epcot Center, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, the discount shopping outlet mall there. The hotel has 2 pools, tennis courts, tiki bars. Actually, both resorts have tiki bars, sports bars, and live entertainment every night. And at the resort there in Orlando, again, hotel tax, room service, or any long distance phone call. Same as the first 3 nights at the Ramada in Fort Lauderdale.
Alright.
That concludes your 7-day, 6-night Florida Bahama cruise vacation package. For the cruise portion only, for the second passenger, being a person, equaling $878. With the $118 included, brings your total price to $996 for the entire vacation for both of you.
Damn.
Not too shabby, huh?
Oh, that's kind of an expensive thing.
So you are talking about resorts at Ramada. Have you stayed at Ramada before?
Yeah.
So we're not talking about a Holiday Inn little hotel, motel.
I don't stay at low end motels when I go.
You stay at resort?
I just over the last weekend, because last weekend I got a Ramada, I'm sorry, Renaissance thing, and it was only like I got a deal. I got like 60 something bucks a night for a suite.
Okay. For a rental car here in Florida, for 7 days with unlimited mileage is $400 to $450 depending on the season. That's included in the package. To stay at a Ramada Plaza Resort in Fort Lauderdale is approximately $350 a night. $250 to $350 depending on your season, of course. Non-peak season probably about $250. For peak season about $350. In Orlando, you're talking $300 easily. I mean, the value all day is there. And usually when we go over the details of the extended stay, very, very few people ever say no to it because they see the value. They go down here on a regular basis to travel. Having Disney World, the Fort Lauderdale beaches, you're only 10 minutes from the famous Fort Lauderdale beach. We're known as Fort Lauderdale, you know. Well, we used to be. They cleaned it up a lot. Now we spent $26 million on the whole boardwalk. We shop, boutiques, restaurants, absolutely gorgeous beaches. I love it down here.
Yeah, my best
What
friend.
I can do for you, since you are a first-time VIP traveler with us, I can obviously add some more value. I am a manager. I can add more value to your package to help compensate for what you think is too expensive. Do understand that the retail value of this package, without that $1,300 voucher, you know, you're looking at, what is it? Let me deduct the $1,300 off, or add the 13 back on because the computer is actually deducting it already. It's bringing your package to $2,296 without the cruise being even accumulated into that. The voucher would bring your price down to just $996 total, and that's not per person. That's 75% off easily all day. So let me ask you this before we go any further. Do you definitely like the idea of the destination?
Well, I've always wanted to go down to Florida. My best friend lives down in Jacksonville.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that's about a 9-hour drive from Fort Lauderdale. What if I did this for you, sir? This is your first time cruise, right?
Yeah.
First time at Fort Lauderdale? You know, I go on vacations usually once a year, once every 18 to 19 months. My wife and I. We spend more money than anything else on food. You gotta eat, right? Once you have actually initially gotten your vacation, you spend more money on food than anything else. What I'll do for you and your daughter, I will include breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the resorts here in Florida. No additional cost. That's 42 meals, sir. It's got to be well over $500 worth of food. And I'm not talking about little breakfast cereal and a cup of coffee for breakfast. Freshest fruits, every type of breakfast you can possibly think of. It's 30 items to choose from. All you can eat. Breakfast, 30 items all you can choose from. For lunch, all you can eat. And dinner, all you can eat. 30 items to choose from. All you can eat. 42 meals. Well over $500 worth of food.
It's something to think about.
Normally, I got pretty much people excited at this point, especially people that travel often and they see the value in it.
Well, I don't travel often, so.
Yeah, you're not seeing the value. All right. Let me ask you this: is the money an issue today? Is the $996 affordable for you?
At this point, no.
Okay. I don't have to have all the money up front for you. I mean, I can still reserve your spot in the promotion, send out all your tickets for you, your 45-minute color DVD, everything, and guarantee everything as I describe it in the package. You know, the 118 covers the cruise. Sometimes people say, I'll just take my free cruise because I have timeshare already on Fort Lauderdale Beach. I got a condo on the beach or something. So they don't need the resort accommodation. And then we have some people that says, I don't really care about Orlando. I want to spend more time on the island. So then I'll build a package for them and have that all-inclusive Wyndham on the beach. I can do that too. Some people want to have, you know, to stay at the Grand Lucayan Beach Resort where they have 13 restaurants, horseback riding on the beach, swimming with the dolphins on the Bahamas. I can do that as well. I can add more value to this package and keeping your price the same, but I would need to secure it today so I can ship out all your documents for you. Oh, I also see something else in here, sir. I'm scrolling down. See, we mailed this out on the 3rd, so you've had this for a few days.
No, actually, I just got it today in the mail.
It says here by registering you have your choice of 3 days and 2 nights in Las Vegas, Nevada, or 4 days and 3 nights in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So by taking advantage of the extended stay, you're supposed to be able to pick any one you want when you have your package, and you know which one you'd like, you let us know on our reservations team. I'll go ahead and include both of them for you, that way you don't have to select. You can have both of them. Free accommodation, resort accommodations in Vegas, you have your choice of the Excalibur or the Golden Nugget. And in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, Paradise Island Resort or La Hacienda Resort and Spa.
Yeah, well, there's no way in hell I'm going to Mexico.
Well, it is 100% transferable. You can transfer to a friend or family member at your discretion.
And my uncle lives in Vegas. He's higher up at the Hard Rock, so I usually stay there free.
Cool. All right. Again, that's transferable. I have a list of 6 other destinations that I can include in your package to help compensate for the 2 that you don't really need or want. I've got Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Been there, I wasn't too impressed with it.
Massanutten, Virginia. I also have Hilton Head, South Carolina. Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Daytona Beach, Florida, very close to Jacksonville. Got Myrtle Beach, Branson, Missouri, Reno, Nevada. I'll give you any 2 you want out of there. You don't have to tell me today. I'll put the list of them in your package. You just choose any 2 you want.
So, with that close to $1,000 for that package, I still have to provide airfare and all that stuff, correct?
This is correct. However, please don't go and buy it without checking with us first. Sir, we can guarantee you the lowest price at the time of travel through our reservations department. Go ahead and check it out. Shop around. Do Expedia and Orbitz and all that. When you get your, the flight number that you think you would be best for you guys, you simply call the reservations team and let us know. We'll price it out for you. I guarantee we beat you. We're constantly looking for less expensive, airfare for our customers. And we travel 1,500 people every other day to the Bahamas from all over the country.
Yeah, I usually go to what is that, Priceline or?
We beat them, sir.
Oh, you beat them?
We guarantee the lowest price on any flight with any company. We have contracts with 17 different airline companies. And being a first-time cruiser and staying at our resort, we give you our corporate rates as if you worked here.
All right, before I commit anything, I'm going to call around to, like you said, the Orbits and stuff and see if I could budget it in.
Sir, I would need to have a yes or a no that you would like this package or not today on this call. I have to secure your spot in the promotion. The first 500 get it. Sir, I've got 18 people on hold right now. I've been waiting, it looks like, for about 4 to 5 minutes.
All right, well, then, since I have to say right now, I guess, since
So what's holding you back?
Well,
you'd love to come to Florida sometime in the next 18 months, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but you know what? I want the best bang for my buck, so I gotta. I mean, if I'm
do this for you.
I mean, if I'm gonna spend close to $1,000 without airfare, I don't want to be spending a lot on airfare.
Obviously you don't travel often. You got $1,000 package all day long. If you want to pull up without the notification, your invitation, Caroline would have asked you travel, the names of the people you're traveling with, to put this package together would be about $2,998. You have a $1,300 credit voucher that the computer has to take off of that, and you don't have to pay for your cruise, so it brings your price down to $996. I'll go one step further to earn your business, sir. I'll knock off $200 right here, right now, bring it down to $798 to earn your business, and you still have everything I promised you. I'll put in my code in here, and I'll honor that, just to earn your business, because I obviously you don't see the value, and I hate to say that, but it is what it is.
Well, I see value, but then again, you know, on a limited, you know, budget, it's kind of hard to. I'm not just gonna throw, you know, $1,600 on something without, you know, looking into it first, you know, airfare and stuff like that.
Okay, well, see, with this particular package, sir, you have 100% fully flexibility. So you can shop around and find those Super Saver airline tickets that work best for you, and then price it through our reservations. We guarantee to beat it, make it even less expensive, and you tell us what date you want to travel. See, that's one of the beauties about the package. You can shop around without this certificate, go look around, and you're going to find yourself probably paying anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 for something similar to this. But you're going to have to lock in a date right then and there to guarantee it. We don't do that to you. We don't tell you when to travel. We're not telling you have to travel in non-peak season. We're telling you can travel anytime you want. When the resort rates are $350 to $450 a night per person, you're guaranteed your rate. That you've already prepaid your entire vacation, and you have actually up to 3 vacations for less than the price of one would cost you. And I've included all your meals for you. I mean, and I'm not even, it's not always about the money with us, sir, but I'd like to earn your business. The whole idea is that you go back and you tell everybody about us later on after your vacation. Now, I can lock in your savings for you today with a minimal deposit to ship everything out. And, you know, you just pay it off before you travel is all we ask. But at least your rate's locked in, you're guaranteed your vacation anytime you want with whoever you want in the next 18 months. Who doesn't want to come to Fort Lauderdale and be treated like royalty and have all your meals included? Have a cruise to the Bahamas where you can take snorkeling for free. I mean, you go down to the 1,000 different colorful fish right there 50 yards off the water edge on the beach and do snorkeling, scuba diving. It's a no-brainer for most people. Most of the time when I get on the phone, sir, and I do little things here and there to upgrade and make it more affordable for people, they ask me how many of these they can have. And I can only do one per household. I have to turn it down. What type of card do you normally use, sir?
Well, I got a Visa and I got a MasterCard.
Okay. Which one gives you the best service?
They're pretty much both pretty much the same, except for like maybe a 0.01 or something interest or APR.
Okay. Well, that would be the one I would use. I'm going to give you a choice, sir. I can give you the package for $798 that covers both of you, and you can bring a third and fourth passenger if you so choose. The package is actually designed for up to 4 people, and you have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or you can take the $996 package, and you'll have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I'll upgrade your cabin from an inside cabin to an ocean view outside captain's level ocean view stateroom. It's a $240 upgrade. I can't give you the outside stateroom, the meals, and drop your package $200. My boss will look at me like I'm freaking crazy.
Well, like I said, making a decision now, I'm gonna have to say no.
The only thing you're deciding, sir, is that you're going to save a lot of money and be treated like royalty when you want to come down here anytime in the next 18 months, sir. And you have 2 additional vacations you can take anytime you want after that. Obviously, something interested you when you called in.
I was just curious to see how much it cost.
And now do you see how little it's going to cost you for so much value? You're still saying no?
Well, you told me you gotta know now, so I mean.
Can you go online right now? Let me send you an email. Can you go online while I'm talking with you?
I don't have an email address.
You do not have an email address?
Nope.
Sir, I don't know. Is it possible to earn your business on this call, sir?
Well, like I said, I look into things. I mean, that's just call it my job, but I always have to look into things before I'm a paralegal, so.
So you do understand I'm not committing you to any date or any season or anything like that, right?
Yeah, I don't commit to anything without looking into, what's the best value I can get.
Okay, sir. I hate to say this, but you're gonna lose out because when you hang up this phone call and you say no to me, and you hang up the phone call and you go shop around, you're probably gonna kick yourself in the butt pretty hard a couple of times. I understand your concern and want to shop around, make sure you get the best deal. And this is the best deal, sir. And that's why we give you an invitation. So you can shop around a little bit and call us up within 72 hours. But it is one call for notification. I've already activated your notification. There's only so much I can do. No, I can't tell the computer you did not call in already.
That's fine. I mean, if I lose it, then, there's other destinations if I want to go on vacation.
Sure, sir. If you hang up the call without actually reserving your spot, is $118 not affordable for you today?
Hold on. Well, right now, my car's in the shop, and I have to spend $2,000 to get it fixed.
So it's not about the vacation overall cost, it's that you can't afford it today, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying is I'd like to look into the best deals I can get to get down there and everything. And
That's what's so beautiful about this search price. So anytime you want, that gives you the opportunity to shop around and find those less expensive prices. You're not committed to a date. You're telling us when you want to fly down here.
but usually, sometimes, because I had a thing from Carnival as well, and that included airfare and all that stuff for a little bit less.
Sure, have you noticed on your invitation that we've been voted the #1 cruise line in the entire Caribbean for the third straight year in a row?
Yeah.
See, Porthole Magazine sends people on cruise ships. Are you familiar with Porthole Magazine, sir? It's a cruising magazine. They send a secret shopper on cruise lines, and they test our crew members, everything about our cruise ship. And then they go back and they write an editorial on it. We've been voted the #1 for 3 years in a row.
Happy?
Our cruise ship is designed for pampering and family fun. It's not designed for the standing over the railing puking into the water kind of thing. If you like to do that kind of stuff, then that would be a Carnival. If you like to be treated like royalty with a family vacation, then this is where you want to be. We're not holding 5,000 passengers going to the Caribbean and having college students puking all over the deck. That's not what we do. We're not geared towards the college people. We're geared towards more people that like to be treated right. Let me give you an idea. When you go with Royal Caribbean Carnival, their crew to passenger ratio is 22 to 25 passengers per crew member. We're 4 to 1, sir. For every 4 passengers, we have a crew member. So when you order food or drinks, you're not waiting 45 minutes to an hour for a simple beer. You wait no more than 2 minutes. There's a difference in quality. If you're looking for low-end budget quality, go with Carnival and Royal Caribbean in the region. You're looking for somebody to treat you right and be like geared towards family and royalty, then you come with us. And you're still going to get a less expensive price. I guarantee it. Because when you go and you get those little super saver deals with Carnival, they're going to tell you can only travel during our non-peak season, which is this date through this date. Oh, and by the way, you still have to pay your port taxes on top of the prices they quote you. With us, there is no hidden cost, no hidden surprises. Flexible anytime and over the next 18 months. We'll even give you 6 months extra just to make sure you can enjoy your 2 bonuses that we give you. I'll even go as far as to upgrade your cabin for you at no additional cost on your $798 package, sir, and still give you Captain's Evolution view outside safe. You're not going to find Carnival doing these kind of things, sir. We're looking for good old-fashioned word-of-mouth advertising. So the ball's in your court. You can tell me no again. I have nothing else to say, but thanks for calling Caribbean Cruise Lines. Or you can say, well, what can you do for me as a deposit, and we'll work something out. It's up to you, sir. The ball's in your court. Your package is now with the Ocean View accommodation included, the meals, the 2 extra bonuses that you can sell or give away. You know, it's $3,800 package all day long. Probably closer to $4,000 because you have 2 extra bonuses.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, but like I said.
Thanks for calling Caribbean Cruise Line, sir. Have a great day.
Holy shit, they just went shut the fuck up. And that was Carabean Cruise.